jalwe kortun sha panchimil hayir nga ja chashi percherchi ya ta tereng nima zang dala kamsam chuji jarpo sartang jatan yongzuk chi ngabdak tirib nirchi kerton ba wol kangjong nopchil merga rijong tang chipi lana mepi watat tang chapsun nyakchi chenor kongsa chamgun jawang chepje pa chembom choko ki gonglo gopchi kortun jin zaigo chuni jamso ta wan chili nimari chashi percherchi serja ya chola ramyang kan ahung ya ta ngusing jin chopa kullak pa yet jin chopa jachewa ramsongum chopa changmangwa lana yomechi chopa ma changwa me pa thamche tang
to make this offering to your holiness, which is numerous, incomparable,
공사 잠군 자왕 접접바 진본 촉거 끄지금 천리 집장 요바 송지금 람동 급장 요바 특지금 천세 입장 요바 임비 쩐나 찍찍임바 득나 득찍임바 샤나 특찍임바 삼나 돈찍임바 바나 리익찍임바 담츠그 송카 찍저 땅은 턴저 독사 찍들 임비 나간 도체저는 초비 난그 영출 임비 출 어머 세자 야 타타루 기공로 급치 고르톤 집샤 판더 니 팀지크 곰본 초코 특질 담차 비슷한데 닙샤지인 특질 담차 당보는 가니를 깔와 확도 메피 공로니 방톡지 연던 타르시니
So I'm making this exposition or narration based on the four commitments, major commitments of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the first of which is the universal compassion. His Holiness has appeared in the form of a human being. And His Holiness says that we are all same in not wanting suffering but wanting happiness. So whether you believe in a religion or not, Your Holiness has innovated the term secular ethics. So all your deeds were universal in nature. Your Holiness has won various awards, including Nobel Peace. So Your Holiness is the peerless teacher of the 21st century. So as a religious person, Your Holiness has said that we have to be in harmony with the various religious traditions like Hinduism and so forth. So having had discussions, by holding discussions and dialogues with different religions, Your Holiness has made the point that love and compassion are the basis, the same teaching of all the different faiths, and to improve. Though you are the master of the entire teaching of the Buddha, you hold yourself low and say that you are a simple Buddhist monk. So all the different Buddhist traditions are followers of the same Nalanda tradition. Of course, Tibetan indigenous religion is Bon religion.
조나 담빔 리고 찌찌사니시나 오질 나왔던데 화섬 한거 동호 카청와시긴바 옥직 메나 마청와임바 니 메나 마롱와임바 너 타파 라이 더치 흑수구와 딱능 님이 오치 중구와 담승 가루 당막증 구비 랍샤 땅 칼로 람톤 딱능 특질 담차 니파리 특질 담차 니판들라테나요 데르 니르치커 톰바 녀치그레라세니지자.
So, and based on his second commitment also, His Holiness is the peerless teacher of the 21st century, isn't it? Saying, and everyone says yes. So as a Tibetan, His Holiness says that, of course, His Holiness has the responsibility over Tibet, Tibetan issue. So for the sake of Tibetans inside and outside of Tibet, His Holiness is like the sunshine and the parent of the Tibetan people. And he is truly the peerless teacher of the 21st century. As a follower of the Buddha, Shakyamuni, and the follower of the Nalanda tradition, and a disciple of the masters of India in the past, is the So the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, which consists of both the Sutric and Tantric traditions, systems, so through his practice of the three trainings, with the foundation of good morality and ethics, His Holiness has a deep concentration and a vast wisdom. His Holiness embodies all the different traditions, including Dzogchen. So this Nalanda tradition, the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, has come from Tibet to India. So, having received the teaching of the Buddha from India, His Holiness is giving it back to India now, like repaying the kindness of the Indian masters. And on that basis also His Holiness is the peerless teacher of the 21st century as well. So the indigenous religion of Tibet, Bön tradition,
Sallashen look on Imjong in Nari, Zanton Verling of Shansim in Nari, Chubjet Samak Chikpa, Yimbala, Yatak Tawayang, Tami Warso Chignayang, Nikab Chujet Sosu, Jepi Mangatang.
So although the Tibetan Buddhist traditions come from the same stem of the Nalanda tradition, we have their unique practices and presentations. And amongst the Tibetan Buddhist traditions, Gelug tradition is pure from inside and outside.
또 땜질 해와 메피 탑질 거마 첨부 니를 몽섬 또 똑비 차추 잔지 활냠여로 gelpi jagwan naram
So the tradition of Gelug embodies the union of both method and wisdom, compassion and emptiness.
야 활 jalwa chonang wan kwan khordon thami ji
Regarding Jonang tradition,
khordon wartok ni gara ngaka che zu rimba ni gi warna kwan khordon thami thanma zig me na je deksak nyau de hwa zig me na ningma lanchik chi pi yeshi serni jermi dewa chembu oksla la tak chopi la da tsig nhejes kamu yembatang.
it's based on the third turning of the wheel of Dharma, which teaches the Tathagata Garbha, without which there is no basis for the practice of Jonang.
근접 덴바랑 동도피 근땅 튼미 고세 요나양 돈덤 덴박 잔동도피 가잔리 팡님 버세 요피 차추 잔치
It has its own unique features from the point of view of conventional reality as well as ultimate reality. His Holiness is the embodiment or incarnation of Avalokiteshvara. May His Holiness live for 100 eons. Regarding Sakya tradition, so from the point of view of its teachings on luminosity and the path, the result in the path, and so forth, so Dogon Chogyal Pagpa and His Holiness Dalai Lama have the same mind stream, and may His Holiness live long. Upholder of the Sakya tradition. So with regard to Kagyu tradition, Gambopa, who is known as Nyame Takpol Haji, and His Holiness Dalai Lama are also of the same mind stream, and may His Holiness live for 100 eons. So with regard to the Nyingma tradition,
tawa kenzang gaglungna ngo tongwa xalangi gomba raw gaglungna rawjin salwa tanjili chopa ranjur gaglungna thigje kanchab yang thole ndiwa landab chiglungna ndichu nyenga zomchele oxla changdal shepi chakchuchi londi domi jasar de la qichelwa namji sachin zugpi thogji oli tami yang sakachki tolwa ndorje semsam tarchana tawa tamba dapchin kabjit tarchana khurja chiwa thakparam ga tarchana simun thowa Zukpa Chimbu, Lundrup Chirni, Si Chewa Mipa, Lam Zukpa Chimbu, Marjui, Oxel, Dangapa Mipa, Jiva Zukpa Chimbu, Kaji, Daniel Sal, Natuk Sikarwa. Kaden Littenam, Oli Tamika, German Jalin, Poa Chimbu, Delakinjapi Chachu Chanchi, Hualanganger, Yangma Paim, Kanlop Chuksam Chiach, and Sangpa Lai Meto, Sarcho May Jevo, Church Chatung Dipson. His
Holiness Dalai Lama and the Trisong Detsen, the Tibetan king in the 8th century, are of the same mind stream. May His Holiness live for 100 eons.
Jonam Shatam Yesijim Chali Selnirva, Churka Gundab Zamboyi, Nawatimjil Jachewa, Chunil Gundab Zamboyi, Tombianil Tangzapa, Rivichi Rigsum, Rigna Rigjasuchi, Toshan the Pia Hajik Pana, Lama Chavka Durjin Chang Chimbote, Konsa Chamgun Chimbon Choyimbi, Jalwa Zito Ramjum Chief, Shintalateni, General Konsa Chamgun Chimbon Chokati, Kajir Tambri Sija.
May His Holiness live long.
General Kongsa Jamgun Jalwi Hongbong Choko Katsi Kalwa Jamsu Wartani, Tukil Tamcha Zoom Zombi, Tukjin Tatak, Kamila Lenjin to Pitashi, Montans, Katak Chunil Dembi, Rangjandi, Kawachanchi, Charchin Ruing one. Gati Yang, Ayomil Taktanchi, Nachang Gunto, Pitashi show.
May His Holiness live long to guide us all. May His Holiness live for 100 eons